So classic Amanita. It's got the scales on the cap. It's got a skirt, white gills, white stem, and it would have come from an egg sac. So if this wasn't broken, it would have had a big bulbous piece on the end of it. Yeah. Really, really good find. There's even more here. Oh look, there's like a baby there. If you actually come, you can actually see the egg sac, like the remains of the sac at the bottom there. Yeah. So you've got to make sure that these are definitely growing in soil, and if they are, then you can be sure that they are the Amethyst deceiver. If you cook them? Yeah, these are edible when cooked, but you've got to be very careful with these. They do have a deadly look-alike, which is the lilac fibre cap. This mushroom, this is not a beginner mushroom. This is Boleta scarlatina, and I know that because even though it's kind of been eaten away, it's got this sort of yellow, like yellow flesh, and then it's got like this sort of red patterning on the stem.
It looks rotten.
Aye. So it's got, you see like the sort of the yellow flesh, but it's got this red pattern on the stem. When you forage for Boletus mushrooms, if it's got blue or red and it's not rooted in the soil, you should avoid it if you're a beginner. This is an edible mushroom. Boletus scarlatina is edible, but we're not going to take it because it doesn't follow the beginner friendly rules. And if I cut this mushroom open, you see that? It oxidizes and it stains blue. So the Devil's Bolete, which is another one that stains blue, will do this. But yeah, that is what people mean when they say avoid mushrooms that are blue staining. That's what they mean. So it's got red on the stem and it stains blue. But like I said, this is Boletus scarlatina, so this is edible, but we're going to leave it behind just because this is beginner friendly. More Boletus scarlatina. So again, edible, but you don't eat these if you're a beginner, because if it's blue or red and not rooted in soil, then you don't trust it. But this is an edible mushroom. So this one smells like semen. So that means this is the Miller. So
baby making juice.
Yeah, so this is edible, but I don't really fancy it, to be honest. So I can't take the credit for this one because you found this one. But this is a wood bluet. This is a delicacy, prized edible mushroom, one of the best edible mushrooms. And there's another bolete down there. See, there's the old one here. Yep. That is a birch polypore. And the birch polypore is another one of my favourites. This is, it's alright, this is a medicinal mushroom. So you can use this to create a tea. You can also dry it and light fires with it. And this underside here, you can slice this and you can actually create an antiseptic plaster out of the underside. This is fantastic. This is a brand new one for me. This is the saffron milk cap, which is edible. You can kind of see there where the gills have been damaged. It's starting to release that milk, meaning it's part of the Lactaris genus. Now, while this is an edible mushroom and we've been able to identify it in the field with the help of the guide, because I'm not familiar with it, I'm not going to take it home. What can you remember about the puffballs?
They get really big and then they explode.
And how do you know if they're still edible?
As long as they're white on the inside.
Yep.
Bingo!
So these are common puffballs.
Yeah.
The common puffballs don't get very big. Doot, doot. It's exploding the spores. But obviously the giant puffball gets like the size of a football before it explodes. This poor fern's gonna
It's gonna get up.
gonna get it, aye. Sorry, buddy. So even though it's been raining, this honeysuckle vine, because it's high up in the tree, obviously it stays dry.
Yeah.
I have got a whole litre
Yeah.
in my bag as well. So I'll steal yours first and then... Sounds like someone taking a pee. Thank you.
Did you pick up a tiny puffball?
Yeah. This ancient kettle holder. I need to carve a new one because that one's looking a little bit precarious.
What?
This
Oh.
kettle holder. So they're your edibles. The puffballs there's been loads of puffballs.
Absolutely everywhere.
Everywhere. This was such a good find though, this bluet. Such a good find. So if you want to turn this into a plaster, you take a wee slice out of the underside when the mushroom is young.
And does it just peel away?
I'm not very good at this bit. See that? And that's your antibacterial self-adhesive plaster, so I can actually replace this.
But then how would it stack?
It's just naturally adhesive.
Oh.
And obviously birch polypore is an antiseptic, antimicrobial, so that is probably actually better
Than
than
that.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's obviously just one of its many uses. You can use it when it's mature and it's got that brown top to stop your knife. You can light fires with it and you can turn it into a tea. So we found lots of edible and poisonous mushrooms. We found the bluet, the Boleta scarlatina, the amethyst deceiver puffballs, some purple brittle gills as well. But then we also found some lilac bonnets, the sickener, the lilac fibre cat as well. We found a couple of those. They're really important to learn so that you don't mistake those for the amethyst deceiver. What else did we find? We found the... I'm trying to tell the camera all the mushrooms that we found, but I can't remember them all. Birch polypore, Amanita muscaria, the saffron milk cap, and then a bunch of other species as well that I couldn't identify. So we've had a really, really good day. Oh, we also, it's not just mushrooms we also found some raspberries, loads of blackberries, rose hips, some apples. So it's been a really, really good trip. If you are a regular subscriber, you'll know exactly where I am. This is my favourite place, one of my favourite places. I'm hoping to come down and do a camp here very, very soon. I've just not got the time at the minute. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. Some of you have reached out to me, some of you know about it, but for anybody that doesn't know, we've had some problems in the family and I've basically had to step up and become the carer for some family members. And it might not be a carer in the way that you're thinking. It's quite a complicated situation that I'd rather not go into, but it is limiting the amount of time I can spend in the woods at the moment, unfortunately. but hopefully it's not going to be forever, and hopefully I'll be able to get out and do some overnighters very, very soon. But until then, I hope that you'll all still enjoy my foraging and my crafts and my day trips. Right, that's boiled. See, it's starting to bubble in there. Cup of tea number 1.
Thank you, my lovely.
You're welcome. Cup of tea number 2. Would you like a bit more water?
Is there some more water?
Yeah, there's plenty of water. Didn't do anything wrong with the fire, it's just the size of the wood that you put on. Obviously the smaller sticks will burn quicker than the larger ones.
I see the big logs. I was like, that just feels too wet. That feels too heavy. That feels cold in my hand, and I don't want to put that on there.
Yeah, if it feels damp or cold, then it probably won't burn. But that fire's hot enough that if something's a little bit damp, it should still work. Oh, well, the fire is pretty much out, so that means that it's time to go home. Right, if you made it to the end of this video, then thanks for watching. You are a star. A really spontaneous one. I had no real plans to film. Sorry about that. But we just saw so many cool things that it was just the perfect opportunity to share those with you guys. Remember, I'm not an expert forager, so if I did make a mistake, then get in that comment section and let me know, because sharing is caring and knowledge is power. However, if you do want the opinion of an expert, my friend Danny, I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below. She is an expert. She's published a book. She's fantastic. So if you would like to see an expert forager, make sure and show her some love as well. But that's all we've got time for today. It's starting to get dark, so me and my pal, we're gonna head home. You've learnt a lot today, which is good.
A lot of mushrooms.
Fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna head home. But thanks again. Stay safe if you are learning to forage, and I'll see you guys in the woods. Bye.